Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make this stitch. It's a beautiful stitch, as you can see. It's not difficult to make. It's Tunisian crochet too. You can use one color, you can use two colors, you can use even more colors if you want. I use two colors, but you can use more colors if you want. Hope that you try it. For this stitch you will need a hook like this. From here it's hook, as you can see. It's like a knitting needle. And from here it's like that. It's like a knitting needle, but from here it's a hook. Because on it you have to put stitches on it. And from here it's like this. So we start by making the chains. Chains, it doesn't matter how much you make, as depends what you are going to do. You make chains, but there's no multiple. You do how much you like. Now, we go in the first one here. We put the hook like this, pull up a stitch and leave it on the needle. We go to the other chain, pull up a stitch, put it on the needle. You go to the other chain, pull up a stitch, leave it on the needle. The other one, pull up a stitch, leave it on the needle. And you continue all the row like that. You go in every chain you have and you pull up a stitch. So you continue all the row like that. Now, as you can see, these are all the stitches are on the hook. Now we start the second row. First we slip the first one alone. We slip it alone. Then we always slip two together. We continue slipping two together. Only the first one we slip one alone. The others we slip two together. And you continue all the rows slipping. So this row is ready too. Now we're going to start the next row. We skip this one, the first one here, as you can see here. This one you skip it, and you go to the next one. You turn the thread on the hook, and you're going to pull a stitch. Turn the thread again, pull up another stitch. Turn the thread again, and pull up another stitch 3 times. Then you slip them together, like this. Now, you turn the thread on the hook like this. This is the next one. You skip it, the next one. You go to the other one. And we're going to do like the same. 1, 2, and 3. Now, this one, the thread here that you turned, you're going to leave it on the hook. You're going to only go through these stitches. Through these you're going to go. This one you leave it on the hook here. So you turn the thread like this. You skip this one here, this space here. You go to the next one. You pull up a stitch, that is 1. That is 2. That is 3. Now, this one, the first one we turned on the hook, we're going to leave it here. We're going to slip through these only. We're going to go through these only. And this one we're going to leave it over here. Again, you turn around. You skip this one, you go to the next one. 1, 2, and 3. So this one you're going to leave it on the hook, and you're going to go through these only. You're going to have always one here. You turn around again, you skip this one, you go to the next one. 1, 2, and 3. Again, this one you leave it on the hook over here and go through those. And you continue all the row like that. We arrived here at the edge, as you can see. Here we have the first one we started, and we finish, we pull up a stitch like this. Now we're going to do like we did before. We put down out the first one, then we slip two. Always we slip two together. Only the first one. The others we slip two together. We continue slipping two together, and you continue all the row like that. Now I'm going to use another color. I'm going to start with another color. You just do like this, and I'm going to start with this color. I'm going to put this over here. Now we go here, where we have here, we have to put the hook over here. So you turn the thread like this, and you do 3 like we did before. 1, 2 and 3. You pull them out. The first one you only do like this, the first one, and you pull all the stitches. Now you turn the thread, you go to the next one here. As you can see, you have this in the middle. You have to go here, so you turn the thread on the hook and you pull 3 times. 1, 2 and 3, and you pull out the stitches like we did before, and you leave that one over there, this one. You turn the thread again, you go to the next one over here, and you pull 3 times. 1, 2 and 3. You pull them out together, and you leave this one here. Again, you turn the thread, you go here, and you do the same. 1, 2 and 3. You pull them out, and you leave this one on the hook. And you continue all the row like that. Always here you have to put to make the stitch over here. You continue all the row like that. So this is ready. We arrived here. We go here in the chain, and we pull up a stitch like this. Now we're going to do like we did before. The first one we pull it alone, and then we always pull 2 together. You pull 2 together, and you continue all the row like this, pulling 2 together. Now we're going to use again the gray one. We're going to start with the gray one, and we're going to start from here. In here we are going to make 1 over here. So 1, 2 and 3, and we pull them together. We pull them all together. The first one, we pull them all together. Now you turn the thread, you go to the next one over here, and you're going to make another one. 1, 2 and 3. You pull them, and you leave the last one like we did before on the hook. You leave it on the hook, this one. You turn the thread, you go to the next one over here, and you do another one. 1, 2 and 3. You pull them, and you leave the last one on the hook. Again, you go to the next one. 1, 2 and 3. You pull them, and you leave the last one on the hook, and you continue all the row like that. As you can see, the first one we started from here, so these are on top of each other. As you can see, turn the thread, you go to the next one here and you do the same. 1, 2 and 3, and you pull them out and you leave the last one on the hook, and you continue all the row like that. So now I arrived here at the edge. As you can see, you turn the thread like this, you go in here and you pull up a stitch. Now we start the next row. The first one you pull it out, 1 alone, and then 2 together. All the time you slip 2 together. All the time you slip 2 together, and you continue all the row like that. Continue all the row like that. We're going to start again with the yellow color now. I'm going to alternate now with the yellow color. And now we're not going to start from here, we're going to start from the second one, so it comes on top of this one. So we turn the thread, we go here and we do 3, 1, 2 and 3, and we pull them all together. The first one we pull them all together like this. We turn the thread, we go to the next one over here and 3, 1, 2 and 3, we pull them all together and we leave the last one over there. We turn the thread, we go here and we do another 3, 1, 2 and 3, we pull them all together and we leave the last one, the one that we turned around there. Again, 1, 2 and 3, we pull them all together and we leave the last one. Didn't leave it, we leave the last one over there. And you continue all the row like that. As you can see, the yellow is on the yellow, the gray on the gray. That's why we didn't start from here, we started from here. You continue all the row like that. The row is ready, we arrived here. So here we have to make another one. 1, 2 and 3, we pull and we leave the last one on the hook. Then we go here and we pull up a stitch. Now we're going to do the same, the first one alone and then always 2 together. We slip 2 together. You continue all the row like that, slipping 2 together. You continue all the row like that, slipping 2 together. We're going to start again with the gray color. We're going to start again with the gray. This time we're going to start here. You turn the thread and we're going to make one here. 1, 2 and 3, and you slip them all together. You go to the next one over here and you make another 1, 2, 3. You're going to repeat what we already did and you leave the last one, the thread that we turned on the hook. So you go here, 1, 2 and 3, and you leave the last one on the hook. You go to the next one and you do the same, 1, 2 and 3, and you leave the last one on the hook, and you continue the row like that. As you see, the gray is on the gray, the yellow is on the yellow. You continue all the row like that. We arrived here at the edge. You turn the thread on the hook, you go here and you pull up a stitch. Now the first one you slip it alone and then always 2 together. You continue slipping 2 together. Continue all the row like that. We're going to do the same. We're going to start again with the yellow. No, the yellow. We don't start from here, we start from here. The first one we find here. So, 1. Sorry, always putting the thread, you have to put from here. You have this one here. So, 1, 2, and 3, and you pull them all together. Turn the next one, 1, 2, and 3. You pull them and you leave the last one. You continue like that. As you can see, the yellow is on the yellow, the gray is on the gray. You continue the row like that. So now we arrived here. We're going to make the last one over here. 1, 2, and 3. We leave the last one here on the hook. Leave it on the hook. Then we go here and we pull up a stitch. Then again we slip 1 and then always 2 together, and you continue all the row like that, slipping 2 together. And this is the final result, how the stitch comes. As you can see, it was not difficult to make. As I told you, you can make it with 1 color, with 3 colors, with more colors if you want, and you will have this result. Hope that you understood what I was doing. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, please, to my channel. Bye for now.